Good morning. Buenos dias. And welcome to the First Unitarian Universalist Church of San Antonio. Our weekly worship is where we connect, share information, and inspiration. My name is Ruth Bujanda-Moore, and my pronouns are she, her. I have been a member here since 2010, shortly after my husband Lito and I moved back to our Texas roots from Los Angeles, California. Both of our children, Aiden, now 24, and Dante, 21, were brought up in this church family and the wonderful religious education programs and other activities for which we are immensely grateful. In years past, I have served in various roles and recently completed 2 years as a member at large for the Board of Trustees. Currently, I am a very proud member of our choir and am honored to have served on the Ministerial Search Committee, and hey, we did it. We found the best settled minister for our church. Our faith is all-inclusive and all means all, y'all. We strive to enact a universal love that binds us in mutual care and affection. Before we read our land acknowledgement, which will be up on the screen shortly, I'm going to have us practice the word Coahuiltecan. So I'm going to say it, and then you're going to repeat it. The word is Coahuiltecan. Coahuiltecan. Beautiful. So now we can read together. As part of our work, and it's not up there. Sorry. Is it? So I'm on my own, I guess. But you know, you're with me in spirit. I know it. So, as part of our work for justice for our planet and all its people, we covenant to recognize that San Antonio, also called Yanaguana, is originally the homeland of the Coahuiltecan people who have lived here for 8,000 years. We support them as they address systemic oppression and work to protect their land and traditions. Because they are knowledge keepers of this area, including them in decisions about this land and its people will benefit us all. We invite those who are visiting to rise so that we can see you and greet you. Any visitors today? Yay! Welcome, and if you're interested in becoming a member of this community, please ask any member or staff. There is a place for you here. We have a membership book that you sign, and we ask you to make an annual contribution to help fund the ministry. If you are new or visiting to us today, we welcome you to fill out this yellow visitor's card that's found in front of your pew. We'd like to get to know you and follow up with you, and not in a creepy way. In case you're wondering, we saved the last 2 pews for those who might need a last-minute seat. Wherever you are on your life's journey, we hope that you will find your place with us. Now, I invite you to greet your neighbors so that you can extend a very warm welcome to those who are on this journey with us. Y'all are so good at greeting each other. I had to stop you. I'm so sorry. Before we get on with the service, there's a special announcement by our board president, Pauline Noel.
Thank you. As required by our bylaws, I'm making the following announcement for the second time this Sunday, as I did last Sunday. The Board of Trustees of the First Unitarian Universalist Church of San Antonio is excited to announce that we will hold a special congregational meeting next Sunday, April 26, 2026, at 12 p.m. in this sanctuary, immediately following the conclusion of the worship service led by Reverend Rachael Hayes. The agenda will focus on a single item of business to call Reverend Rachael Hayes as our next settled minister. In advance of the meeting, there will be multiple opportunities today and the rest of the week for the congregation to engage with Reverend Hayes and hear her preach today, next Sunday. As allowed by our bylaws and rules adopted by the board for governing the conduct of hybrid congregational meetings, the required 20% quorum for the meeting will be established based on the total number of eligible voting members who are either physically or electronically present at the beginning of the meeting. A list of eligible voting members has already been posted on the sanctuary foyer doors. As required, at least 8 days prior to the meeting. Eligible voting members who are physically present will be checked in prior to the worship service. Eligible voting members will also receive a separate YouTube link that will allow them to check in as well and participate in the meeting electronically. Once the meeting has been called to order, presentation of the agenda items should take 15 minutes or less. And there'll be extensive voting procedures. And once people finish voting, everyone will be invited to wait the results in the fellowship hall to enjoy food and drinks. Proxies will be allowed. If you would like a proxy, please check with the church office and or check with me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Polly. We have all heard the adage that life is not so much about the destination, but rather about the journey, and very importantly, about those who we are blessed to know and love on this one wild journey. As Marcel Proust so eloquently said, quote, "The real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes," end quote. Here at First UU San Antonio, our landscape is rich with many passionate voices for the urgency of social justice, the care and respect for the interdependent web of life, and all the tuggings that call us to live into our UU values. Along with this landscape, we now have fresh eyes of our candidate for settled ministry, Reverend Rachael Hayes, whose spirit and vision align beautifully with the hopes and values of our blessed congregation. Drawn by our authenticity and sense of belonging, you had me at y'all, she brings a collaborative and compassionate approach to ministry with a strong commitment to healing, nurturing vibrant religious education for all ages, and engaging faithfully in the social and political realities of our time. We are delighted to welcome Reverend Rachael Hayes into this moment of shared possibility, and we look forward with hope and openness to what we may build together. Continue to grow in purpose as a beacon of hope and inclusion for San Antonio and beyond. If you will now open your teal hymnal to 1003, we're going to sing, I think, around, right? 1003 in your teal hymnal.
We're going to do this in two parts. This is part one, part two, but we're going to read through the whole thing once. Sing the whole song once, and I do want to point out that there are repeat signs at the bottom of each of those lines. So we've done this before. We're going to be great.
Where
And now I invite Valerie Lopez to please come up and light our chalice. We are called as Unitarian Universalists to build the beloved community where we are all welcome as blessings. Let's recite our covenant that articulates our promises and binds us together. I think will be up on the screen. Yay! Let's please read together, first in English and then in Espanol. Love is the doctrine of this church. The quest of truth is its sacrament, and service is its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in freedom, to serve humanity in fellowship, to the end that all souls shall grow into harmony with the divine. Thus do we covenant for each other. El amor es la doctrina de esta iglesia. Su sacramento es la búsqueda de la verdad y su oración es el servicio. Convivir en paz, dar sabiduría en libertad, dar a la humanidad nuestro servicio fraternal para que todas las almas crezcan en armonía con la divinidad. Así pactamos el uno con el otro. Now, I'm going to ask Rebecca Edgen Harrington to do our stone ceremony.
Hi, Okay, this is now the time for our stone ceremony. The combination of the two, water and rock, reminds us of the impermanence of all states of being. Despite how unchanging they may appear at first glance, like water, time is also a universal solvent, changing everything in its wake. Consider those changes time makes in your own life and find the unchanging stone center of your own self. I now invite you to come forward for our stone ceremony down the aisles. And now it's time to share from our Community Book of Life. We have a singular entry. They are thrilled to meet and welcome Reverend Rachael and Allison today.
Mystics across time and space have called the spiritual path one thing: the way. Jesus talked the way. Buddha talked the way. The Mandalorian teaches the way. This is the way.
We're going to all sing this song together, all right? As I understand it, the words are on the screen. Anyway, I'm going to sing the first part. Okay, it goes like this. You don't have to know the way. The way knows the way. You don't have to plan the way. Trust the way, feel the way knows, the way knows, the way knows, the way. You don't have to know the way knows the way. You don't have to plan the way, trust the way, feel the way knows, the way knows, the way knows, the way. You don't have to know.
Don't have to know the way knows the way.
You don't have to plan the way, trust the way, feel the way knows, the way knows, the way knows, the way. You don't have to know the way knows the way. You don't have to plan the way, trust the way, feel the way knows, the way knows, the way knows, the way. One more time. You don't have to know the way knows the way. You don't have to plan the way, trust the way, feel the way knows, the way knows,
So now we have a special announcement from Miriam Cox and the OWL program.
All right, good morning. Today we want to take a moment to celebrate a cornerstone of our community's commitment to our youth and our members, the Our Whole Lives program, or OWL. OWL is more than just a sexuality education course. It is a comprehensive, values-based curriculum that helps our children and youth navigate the world with self-respect, curiosity, and informed consent. It provides them with the tools needed to build healthy relationships and make decisions grounded in our Unitarian Universalist values. We have been providing this program for over 15 years here and are proud that this has been a monumental year for the program. As we've had 3 different age-level curricula conclude this year, representing a massive investment of time and heart, we want to recognize the many volunteers who helped to make it happen. This year, our kindergarten through 1st grade group met for 8 workshops of 1 hour. 4th through 6th grade met for 10 workshops of an hour. And our 7th through 9th grade youth completed an intensive 16 workshop 2 hours each program. I do want to offer a special word of thanks to our 7th to 9th grade facilitators especially. This year they went above and beyond by helping to review and pilot the next edition of the National OWL curriculum for that curricula. Because of their feedback and dedication, the educational experience for teenagers across the country will be shaped for the next decade. Their work here in our rooms is literally preparing a generation. None of this happens, though, without the adults who show up, listen, and lead with integrity. To show our deep appreciation for their time and their spirits, we have a small token of thanks for them. As I call your name, I'd like our facilitators and volunteers to please come forward to receive a small gift and a round of applause from our community. All right, Kathy Beggs, Pat Beck, J.P. Gilbert, Lido Bujanda-Moore, Katie Evans, Aria Brennan, Kathy Beggs, and our YRE president, Stephanie Yuntz. I might have missed Sherry Philibom, who I should not. She has been a DLRE for so long here in multiple years and helped with this program as well and was a wonderful substitute. So Sherry, also please come up. Thank you again for all that you do. We just wanted to recognize these wonderful volunteers who've made this place better for our youth and our communities here in Texas. So thank you again.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I would like to invite the children to come forward to me, and we're not going to sit down. We're gonna be going on a bear hunt. Yeah. So let me see. So I would like to invite you all to stand up and do this with me. Yeah, and anybody of any age who wants to do it, there are words that you can say along, and you're welcome to do motions too, whatever feels right to you, okay? Okay, so I think first we gotta start marching. Go. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. What a beautiful day. scared. Uh-oh, grass, long wavy grass. We can't go over it. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Swish, swash, swish, swash, swish, swash. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a river, a deep, cold river. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Splash, 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 splash. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, mud, thick, oozy mud. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Squelch, squirch, squelch, squirch, squelch, squirch. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a forest. A big, dark forest. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Stumble, trip, stumble, trip, stumble, trip. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a snowstorm. A swirling, whirling snowstorm. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a cave. A narrow, gloomy cave. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. What's that? One shiny wet nose. Two big furry ears. Two big goggly eyes. It's a bear! swelge, squirch. Back through the river. Splash, 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 splash. Back through the grass. Swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy. Get to our front door. Open the door. Up the stairs. Boop, 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 boop. Oh no, we forgot to shut the door. Back downstairs. Shut the door. Boom. Back upstairs. Into the bedroom. Into bed. Under the covers. We're not going on a bear hunt again. Oh, thank you all for playing with me. That was so fun.
Follow that up. That was amazing. Y'all did a great job going on the bear hunt. So now what we're going to do is sing the children's recessional for those children that do want to leave, or you can stay if you want. And I think the words will be on the screen.
May the road you travel guide you safely. May a friend be always at your side. May the love you find here in this moment fill your heart and fill you with delight.
What a beautiful day. We're not scared. I confess to you that I have been chanting those words to myself in the last week. Never more than yesterday, as I navigated being in the wrong lanes of frontage roads, in a strange rental car, in the rain with wipers I had to learn on the fly. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Can't go over it, can't go under it, have to go through it. This is an adventure, and there's so much we don't know, and not knowing, we still choose to join the adventure of it all. Each of us discovers who we are along the way and gets to give that back to the world. Y'all, I never expected to be here. Or not until this year, when the search process opened up, not until I was ready to imagine living a different life than the one that was familiar to me, not until I opened to possibility. I never expected to consider moving to Texas. Not even when a friend shared a position with me at another Texas congregation. But here I am, enthusiastic and falling in love with San Antonio, first through its people. I never expected to live in Massachusetts until I found my place among the Unitarian Universalists of Amherst. Walking that road made it the right place to be, and it was exactly the right place for the last 7 years. I am so grateful for the life I have had there, the people I have come to know in the congregation and in the community. I never expected to be a minister until I found myself on the path. As a woman minister, I'm living a life I could not see when I was a girl in the pews of St. Lawrence and Immaculate Conception. Even though I had Catholic priests in my family, my dad's brother and my grandpa's brother, even though I knew they were real people with lives outside of church, with goofy senses of humor and culinary passions, I never really understood that I could be a minister until I had a woman minister. I never expected to be a Unitarian Universalist at all, but once I was, everything slid into a new sort of focus. I love the people around me. I love the natural world, following the seasons as we travel through time together. I stand in awe of mystery and beauty and the stories we tell to make sense of it all. And it's possible to love this life and existence so much that we make a religion of it and desire to make the world a better place for one another. If you had asked me when I was a little kid in Louisville, Kentucky, what I was going to be when I grew up, I might have told you I was going to be an astronaut because I loved space, or a lunch lady because the lunch lady at my school was always smiling. I thought that she must really have the best job if she was always smiling. Later, I might have said I was going to be a writer, delighting in putting words together in poems, or a dancer, or as a teenager and young adult, something having to do with theater. First on the tech crew, then as a scholar, then as a director, anything but an actor. Church was a constant in my life until I left home for college. I grew up in some pretty groovy post-Vatican II Catholicism. It was a gateway to wonder. It was an invitation to be in relationship with myself and the world around me and all of the mystery I felt but could not name. I played hide and seek in the pews with my brother and the other choir kids during our parents' choir rehearsals. I attended Catholic high school and hung out with feminist nuns, one of whom took me and a bunch of my friends to a workshop led by Catholic writer and social justice leader Daniel Berrigan. Yeah, thanks, Sister Anna. And I know not all of us who grow up in the Catholic Church have this experience, but it was mostly wonderful. There was this one thing. As I got older, I found that the answers the Catholic Church offered me did not seem to go with the questions that felt most important. I remember having serious beef with the idea of marriage as a sacrament. My parents' marriage was coming apart in those years, and the whole institution looked pretty hit and miss to me. For another thing, I had been taught about the all-encompassing love of God, and I found myself looking for loopholes to get everyone into heaven. Does anybody else do that? Yeah, we're out there. Since I had been taught that God loves us all so much, I came to believe that in the end, none of us would be tortured for our imperfections. Unbeknownst to myself, I was inventing universal salvation without having a word for it. I found that once I let go of worrying about getting everyone out of hell, I could focus on connecting with the here and now. Theologian Frederick Buechner defines calling as the place where your deep gladness and the world's hunger meet. Again and again, I have experienced that gladness in worship, in journeys, in presence, feeling simultaneously settled and excited, open and responsive, giving and receiving. Not always about happy things. We're talking about gladness, not happiness. a gladness in being present to someone in their hardest moments, in the feeling of my feet on the pavement at a protest, in staying through the end of a difficult conversation and coming out the other side. But sometimes all out joy too. I was all about this church from the moment I heard the wind chimes in a video your search committee made. As soon as I heard the wind chimes sounding in your courtyard, I felt at home. Almost 10 years ago, for a ritual in seminary, something that was surely equal parts performance art and prayer, I bought a choir of wind chimes and hung them up in my tiny New York City studio apartment and pointed my fan at them. I later gave the baritone chime to my dad for his backyard in Kentucky. I have the smallest one dangling above my kitchen sink right now. And the rest, the soprano, alto, and tenor, have mostly been in boxes since 2017. When I heard your big wind chime, I felt myself open, 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 and it was like I had found the bass chime that had always been missing from my choir. I could feel myself here through a video. And now I'm looking for a home for the rest of the chimes, a place to settle in, to be part of the soundscape of this place. When I think of basic abundance, of goodness to share, of comfort and kindness and groundedness in community, I think of beans. I think of pinto beans cooking in a big pot on my grandmother's stove with onions and lots of black pepper. To this day, beans and cornbread are one of my favorite meals, not because they're flashy or impressive, anything but. And now I usually make the beans vegetarian because that way I can share them with more people, and I make the cornbread dairy-free so I can eat it. I took a short trip to El Salvador my last year of seminary, and my group visited a small town that had done amazing cultural memory work around the Civil War. After visiting their museum and the tomb dedicated to those who had been killed in the war, my heart was so heavy. I struggled to eat lunch that day, and my host mother, Rosa, ladled out a bowl of black beans from the big pot she had cooked that was going to be filling for pupusas for our dinner. The beans, not the same as my grandmother's, but not so different, grounded my spirit. When I made that first short visit to San Antonio in February, I ate beans at the first 3 meals. At the barbecue place, in breakfast tacos at Vegan Avenue. It was only going to a Thai restaurant that broke my streak, unless you were counting tofu. The beans, simple abundance of them, welcomed me, told me that maybe there was a place for me at this table too. And how my heart leaps at the colors of San Antonio. The rich brights and earth tones, and how my skin sings in this humidity. Not joking. And from that first car ride with Betty from the airport, the casual and natural use of the word y'all. Y'all. It feels like a hug that has held me at every size I have ever been. Y'all, I love it here. And so here we are, beginning the journey of this week together. I am going to try to talk with as many of you as possible during lunch today, in meetings throughout the week, at the family fiesta on Saturday, and all the other events lovingly planned by the Ministerial Search Committee. And I want to know, so think about your answers, what in this church makes you glad? And where are you hungry for this church to go in the future? You may notice in my travels, as we meet, that a search committee member will be by my side. I've asked them to take notes on our conversations. I am meeting hundreds of people for the first time this week, and their notes will help me remember whom I've talked to and what matters to you. This helps me be present to you and meet as many of you as possible. I promise they're not spies. This is an adventure. Can't go over it, can't go under it, have to go through it. And there's so much we don't know. And not knowing, we still choose to join the adventure of it all. I share with you these words from Wendell Berry. We travelers, walking to the sun, can't see ahead, but looking back, the very light that blinded us shows us the way we came, along which blessings now appear, risen as if from sightlessness to sight. And we, by blessing brightly lit, keep going toward that blessed light that yet to us is dark. We don't know what lies ahead, but we have this moment now. We have the journeys that brought each of us here. We have our gladness and our hunger, our hurt and our joy, and church is the place where we put them together, where we practice resilience, cultivate empathy, and learn over and over again that love is the journey and the destination. Thank you.
Wow, isn't she amazing? So now we're going to do the offertory, and today we have a Share the Plate, which is for CASA, which is Child Advocates of San Antonio. CASA recruits and trains community volunteers to become effective advocates for the approximately 2,000 children who have experienced abuse and neglect and are in foster care in Bexar County. They work to ensure children have a trusted, consistent adult in their lives who helps inspire them to trust, hope, and to heal. Your gifts today will help another child have an advocate. It costs about $200 a month to support an advocate for a child. And CASA representatives are here today. They're in the back as you walk out into the foyer, if you're interested in learning more about becoming a volunteer. So if the ushers could go ahead and take the offertory at this time, thank you so much.
Go out and tell your story. Let it echo far and wide. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. How justice was a battle, and how justice was denied. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. And say to those who blame us for the way we chose to fight, that sometimes there are battles that are much more than black or white. And I cannot give up my power, my justice, or my right. Make them heal, make them heal. Go out and tell your story to your daughters and your sons. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. Tell them in our struggles, we're not the only one. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. Your sword could be a sermon, or the power of the pen. Teach every voice, teach every child to raise their voice. And then, my brother, then will justice be determined? About 10 million righteous men. Make them hear you. When they hear you, again, yeah.
Our church has a larger purpose to support all of us in becoming more generous in giving of our time, talent, and treasure. Thank you so much for the trust that you put in us. Thank you, ushers. We bless the givers and we bless the gifts. Sorry. So now I have one announcement before we do the closing hymn. We have an incredible luncheon spread out for everybody. Everybody is welcome, visitor, member. It is our treat to welcome our lovely Reverend Rachael Hayes. So please, as you step out, you will see tables, lots of yummy food. So that's the big announcement. Please join us for a lovely luncheon. And now if you can turn to hymn number 277 in the gray hymnal, we will sing us out. Thank you.
I send you forth with these words from Theodore Parker. Be ours a religion which like sunshine goes everywhere, its temple all space, its shrine the good heart, its creed all truth, its ritual works of love, its profession of faith divine living.